Hi, I'm AJ Manette.
And I'm Travis Richter of the Human Abstract, and you are watching Punk Videos Rock.
Hey guys, Robert Herrera here with punkvideosrock.com. We're hanging out at Chain Reaction with Travis and AJ of the Human Abstract. How you guys doing?
Doing well.
Doing great.
First day of the tour, correct?
That is correct.
How you guys feeling right now?
Feeling good.
Yeah?
I've recovered. I had a rough morning.
Uh-oh. Too much partying last night?
It was, I don't know. I don't know if it was partying or anything. Well, that contributed. But I had Del Taco this morning. It was awful. Worst decision.
I had Taco Bell last night, and I'm feeling it today.
Yeah, bad news. That was the second time I've had Del Taco where it really bummed me out.
Oh, man.
Last time it tasted like there were fingernails in my tacos. It was gross.
That's where? Taco Bell?
Del Taco.
Del Taco is disgusting. Next.
Next question. I'm glad you brought up Del Taco, though.
You guys currently released Digital Veil. Could you let us know about the record? It's your third album, correct?
Yes. It's actually my second album and Travis's first.
Okay.
With our band. He's put out several records with bands and projects.
Before, yeah.
That's my first one, though. Of this kind.
Could you let us know about the record, how you guys went about this record, what it's about?
Yeah, I guess when I came back into the band, we started writing, and this time through, there was a lot of writing done at piano, and considering the parts more in a style of classical music, and then just arranging them out for, the rest of the band, electric guitars and drum kit and stuff like that. And Travis and I worked really closely on vocals and spent a lot of time talking about lyrical content and throwing ideas out there. And yeah, there was just a lot of bouncing back and forth on ideas just over dinner. And
Kind of like created a process that we'll get better at, I guess. That's cool. Yeah, it's a way to do things that, we'll keep making records and we'll get better at doing it each time. So it's exciting.
What's it like for you? This is something new to you from your previous stuff.
Let me tell you what. This has been a huge challenge, but it's also been really good for me as a person. It stretched me and just mentally and all around. And I have to exercise because I joined this band because there's so many buff people in there, and so now I have to try to get muscles. So that's about all I have to say about that. Like Forrest Gump.
With this record, I noticed you guys seemed more technical. How did you guys go about it as far as making it harder like that, or more technical like that?
I guess in a way, coming back into the band, not having been a part of the second album, I wanted to know where the guys wanted to go with the music, and they wanted to do something that was heavier and more technically complicated and all that. So I guess it was just considering it, but at the same time I wanted to maintain musical integrity and make sure that we had good thematic material to really work with. Otherwise it's just surface material. It's like just setting off fireworks on your front yard when you could actually send a spaceship to the moon instead,
That's pretty cool.
more people go to watch fireworks than they do space shuttle launches.
Yeah. I wonder why. That is weird.
Because that's way more. It's going to the moon.
There's a lot more fire.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's the surface.
There's more to
material,
tell
the
after that.
sparklers. Right.
With the lineup changes you guys had, how did you guys go about working with Travis?
Well, maybe you could, I don't know, talk about how you came into it.
That's awesome. Are you getting this?
That's him.
That's my voice. America.
When he's mad, that's what he does to all of us.
I have a child. His name's Elric, and when he poops in my bed, that's what I sound like. Joining the band was cool. I lived in a studio for about 6 months.
Literally.
Yeah.
It wasn't, just there every day working on music, but he actually lived there too.
Yeah, I lived there with Pops and Tito and Looney, and it was exciting. And some crazy things happened. I don't know. It was cool too because they were all writing at different places, not there. I lived at the studio we practiced at, but we practiced twice. The entire time I was there. So I barely saw anyone. I would walk to Brett's apartment and hang out with him every day.
Yeah.
That would be about it. It was an interesting time, but Yeah. I would just sing to a piano all day long. I would just like play scales and sing to a piano for like 5 months before I went to the studio, because like when I joined the band, I didn't know I was going to be doing quite as much singing. So I had to like kind of start doing my singing push-ups. So I had some time to prep like Rocky.
Did it take you a long time to get used to the transition?
Yeah, you know, it's just something. It's something that's constantly evolving, and I'm constantly evolving with it, and it's a cool like challenge constantly. You know, it really is just like this process going on the whole time where I'm like getting better as I go.
Yeah.
Discovering like little tricks and everything, but it's kind of like how music is. Like the more you work at it, the more you kind of figure out what you were doing wrong. It seems like you can always pick yourself apart.
Yeah. It never ends. There's
Yeah.
no, like, oh, I've arrived. I don't need to practice anymore.
Oh, I'm done. I'm cool now.
Because I guess the more you progress, the more you realize there's so much to learn. And then that just, hopefully, I guess, ideally just stabilizes that ego. You know, it just makes you want to keep going because you realize how some musicians are just godlike. It's just like, whoa.
You guys can just continue being creative with the music as well.
Yep.
So, like we said earlier, this is the beginning of the tour. Is there any spots that you guys are looking forward to hitting that you probably haven't hit yet, or?
Columbus, Georgia, and Spokane, Washington.
You haven't hit those yet?
Nope, we haven't, and we are on this tour. We're super excited.
What do you got? It's a pretty long tour, though.
Yeah, it is. It's like a month long. So.
What are you guys doing after this tour? Any plans for the rest of 2011?
We're still like putting them together, you know. Like we kind of like our record came out a little late, and this is our making a comeback. So like, you know, we're probably gonna go home and maybe potentially write a little bit, and then have a bunch of like busy fall times. So fall's gonna get busy for us.
Cool.
Stuff I can't announce yet, but it's gonna be totally sweet. Lady Gaga tour.
Oh wow!
Oh, yeah, it's
I
a
heard
Lady
that one
Gaga.
actually.
Lady Gaga.